Hello, I'm David Droger, General Counsel for the Las Vegas Police Protective Association. This is another training video, and this will be about service animals. Sometimes we get calls to respond to businesses because individuals have service animals. It's very important that you handle these types of calls correctly and try to get out of it as much as possible. You don't want to be sued civilly for violating someone's civil rights dealing with a service animal. And so in 2016, Congress changed the definition of service animal. And the definition is, it is a service animal is a dog trained to benefit an individual with a disability. That's 28 CFR 36.104 for your reading pleasure. And so it's not a cat, it's not a monkey, it's not a bird. The only type of service animal that qualifies for this type of accommodation is a dog. So what kind of questions should you ask? The short answer is stay away from asking any questions whatsoever, but the business owner can only ask two questions. They can't ask what disability the person has. They can't ask questions about the service animal if it is readily apparent what the service animal is for. So for example, if the business owner sees a blind person with a dog, obviously it's readily apparent. They can't ask any questions. But Congress has indicated that they can ask two questions. One, is the dog required because of a disability? That's it. That's the verbiage. They can't ask what the disability is. They can't ask any other questions. And two, what is the task that the dog is trained to perform? Those are the only two questions a business owner can ask. And once again, I'd suggest that you personally not ask those questions. So the question becomes, when can a business owner have someone removed who has a service animal? There's only two circumstances in which they can ask them to leave. One is if the dog is out of control and the patron cannot control the dog, and two, if the dog is not house trained. And so under those two circumstances, a business owner can ask the person to leave. They have to allow them to conduct their business without the dog, but nevertheless they can ask them to leave. And so you should avoid getting involved in this at all. But if you do, make sure that the dog is either out of control in the business or not house trained. And in those circumstances, I would have the citizen trespass the person and do a citizen's citation if it goes that far. But avoid these circumstances at all costs because you just don't need the headache. You don't need to be sued in federal court over this. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me at droger@lvppa.com. And of course, our YouTube account is, subscription is LVPPA Metro. We have all of our training videos on there. And I also have a website that is mobile friendly, that has all sorts of research and links to NRSs, and that is davidroger.us. Thank you very much for watching.